me again, Kish Arias. Unfortunately, it's been 2 months since I last read a book, or more than 2 months, but it's been months since I last read a book, and I really want. Can you hear the chickens crowing? It's been months since I last read a physical book, and my mom just won't stop telling me to stop using my phone. But the book is on my phone, so how can I stop using my phone if the book is on my phone? She just keeps telling me that I haven't even seen you read anymore. You don't read anymore. I read, okay, but it's on my phone. It's the same thing. I'm obviously on a reading slump. I plan on curing my reading slump by forcing myself to read a book. Just one book, one physical book. I know it's a bad idea to force myself to read a book because it could ruin my reading experience with a particular book, but I really want to read a book. Yeah, so I'm just gonna force myself to read this. The book I'm talking about is The Sword of Shannara. I'm tempted to drink coffee, but I can't because if I read coffee in the afternoon, I won't be able to sleep. At night, I would have trouble sleeping. So, update. I'm only on chapter 3 and I'm already struggling with the world building. It's very complex. This is high fantasy, so it's to be expected. I can't remember a lot. There's a lot of names, there's a lot of places, there's a map. It's really complex. I'm already struggling. Oh, and the main character's name. I just can't take the main character's name seriously. His name is Shea. So whenever his name is mentioned in the book, my brain would automatically go, oh, it's Shea Butter. Why is his name Shea? And sometimes, most of the time, if I don't like the main character's name, it turns me off. There's a freaking character that's called Flick. Flick. By the way, this is not connected to the video at all, but I just want to let this out. My school's recognition is in a few weeks, and I just hope they won't release the ranking. I really hope they won't release the ranking because I know for sure that I just hope they won't release the ranking because I'm sure that I won't like the results. So it is day 1. I'm obviously not at home. We're about to go to my mom's friend's house. Yeah, can you hear the car starting? Anyway, so I brought my book with me so that I can read it when I can, and I also brought my camera so that I can take cute aesthetic photos with this book. Ang ganda ko. Ba't wala kang comment? It's really confusing me because in the book, it looks like this, like north, west, east, and then south. Wasn't it supposed to be north, east, west, and then south? Oh wait, I'm gonna get copyrighted by this music. How do I stop this? I don't know how to stop the music! So I'm gonna show you the books that I have bought. They're both classics. This one caught my attention first. It's Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. Why does the author's name sound so familiar? Oh, it's because he wrote A Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's why. And there's also illustrations, which I love. The other book that I bought is this one. I actually bought this book for my brother. I plan on reading this to my brother every night. Look, I bought this for you. The Tale of Pickling Land. Do you remember? Did you watch Peter Rabbit?
Yes.
Yes.
I watched it
You
last
remember?
day.
You remember the pig there?
Yeah, that was so big last day.
And there's also really pretty illustrations, and I'm a sucker for illustrations, and it's like healing my inner child. Two books that I bought from Shopee have just arrived. Dracula and A Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle. I've been wanting to read Sherlock Holmes properly, like in the correct order, and I searched and it said that I should start with A Study in Scarlet. I'm sorry, I lost my voice, so anyway, it's probably because I'm so talkative that I lost my voice. So hello. Thank you. Wait, kanyari magbabasa ako. Para to sa video ko. So I gave up reading the Shannara Chronicles because I just I don't know. I really, it felt laborious. It felt like a chore to read, so I stopped because I just don't want to read it anymore. And so I picked up a new book, which is Emma by Jane Austen, and there's me doing that. I don't know. I don't know what came to me. Oh, and by the way, Emma and Harriet are so judgmental. Grandfather is already asleep and he drank quite a lot, so explains the very heavy snoring. Should I pinch his nose? His snores are really loud and it's very, very distracting. I heard that if you pinch a snoring person's nose, they would stop snoring. We've got books. Yay! I bought more books. And look at my very, very beautiful, gorgeous, amazing background. We've got Newt Scamander over here, and this my detective wall minus the red yarn. But this is a detective wall. Look at that. Flynn Rider. I drew that. Yeah, I drew that. I traced it using my laptop, but I know the lights doesn't really suit my aesthetic, which is dark academia aesthetic. Does the blue light look good? Because I don't know. It's giving, like, with my outfit and with my background and this books, it's giving more of Euphoria, but teacher edition. Or like the Asian kid that no one has ever heard of or seen of because she is Asian and she definitely, like, This is my cabinet of requirements. Let's start unboxing with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mouse. Okay, this one. Should I start? No. Let's start with the one that arrived first, which is this one. I really hope that these books will cure my reading slump. Oh. Ooh, it came with a bookmark and a tab. I bought the tab, but it came with a free bookmark and some stickers, which is really nice. There it is. I hope it's not a reprint. Is it a reprint? It's not a reprint. Oh my god, I smudged it with my lipstick. Oh. Hold on, I need a moment with my books. There it is. Yeah, this was very cheap. And it's already a hardbound copy. Oh my god. So gorgeous. Queen of Nothing. Oh my god, there's a snake and a crown. So, is there going to be some betrayal? It feels nice to unwrap books, just hold books, feel books, smell books. This sounds very sensual, but you get it. You may have noticed that these two series are both like book talk, popular. I have basic taste and I would love any book, honestly. I would enjoy any book so long as it has like a happy ending. So I forced myself to read the Shannara Chronicles. Failed. I convinced myself to read Emma because I wanted to watch the movie. So I need to read the book first before watching the movie. So I forced myself to read the book because I want to watch the movie. And I failed at reading the book because it's just, I don't know, I'm craving for fantasy books and fast-paced books. So yeah, I failed. Anyway, the conclusion is that I failed doing this challenge. But I don't really feel like a loser because I got these babies. So the moral of the story is don't force yourself. Everyone already knows that. And the other moral story of this video is that if you're in a reading slump, if you're lost in the world, buy books. Trust me. It's, well, you obviously go bankrupt, but at least you have more books, right? So that's all for this video. Goodbye.